The people who stick with it into their 20s, you got them for life. Like, if you can make it past, like, through high school, if you can make it through high school as a wrestling fan, you're going to be a wrestling fan for a long time.
Wrestling was the way to go because Hulk Hogan preached training, prayers, and vitamins. Those three things. And it's like, wow, when you're a little kid, it's like, okay, my mother's always telling me to go to school, you know, and exercise, eat right, eat your vegetables, stuff like that, and say your prayers.
Just the drama. I probably thought it was real at first. And that probably brought me into it because there's just guys jumping all over each other and punching each other. But then I quickly realized it was fake and got into the storylines and stuff like that. And that kept
me coming in as I'm more like an amateur wrestler fan. He's more like a senior.
Years ago.
He's a senior wrestler fan in my opinion. But I really picked up once I saw the hometown hero CM Punk.
That Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Oh man.
Insane.
I saw him and like he wasn't even big at the time, and I was just like, this guy is awesome. Like.
I'm not gonna listen to you voices. That's a bad idea. Intermittent explosive. Yeah, let's do it. No, so is Randy. He's got it. It's been done. So is he black now? Oh, you know. Everyone starts to fight. Not only is he there, I understand.
Somebody got to be, I don't know.
If someone else can step up and fit his shoes and take his place, which probably won't happen, then I can see them letting them do it.
I'm pretty sure they would like to have that, but that hunger and the performers, that isn't there anymore.
Right.
Everybody's eating too good now. The WWE, they're publicly traded, right? So like they got different kind of investors. They got all kinds of money coming in now. The boys are getting paid better than they were back in the day. The only way you got paid back in the day was if you put butts in seats, and you had to work real hard to do that. Nowadays, man, wrestlers ain't got to work that hard because they got promotion people, marketing people, people who have their whole career at the WWE that's fucking doing stuff like that. It's a corporation. You know, it's ran like a big ass machine. And the art form has kind of hurt because of it, because it's so corporate. Sure. The art of it, you know, less is more, you know, that kind of deal. Like, it's kind of out of the window now.
Well, there's stuff that bothers us. We always talk about when you watch a show, it's like, wrestling's great when it's like setting trends and not copying them like it was in the 90s. But now when you watch it, it looks like everything else. It's no different than watching MTV or any basic cable network. You see Twitter feeds popping up. It's like watching the news. There's constantly now trending on. So it's like every time when a wrestler comes out of the ring, you got a fucking
Remember
graphic.
when you felt special when you watched Monday Night Raw?
Right.
Or when you watch Nitro, you felt special because like you felt like no one else knows about this. This is so fucking cool. It was unpredictable. You felt like they were talking to you because you felt you represented, because like they weren't really wearing the face of like, okay, this is just a corporate look. I'm just playing a role. People like were more, they were organic back then. They were who they were, with the volume turned up.
Right.
And we're not just wrestling fans. Like most of the fans here are really smart. You know, they keep up with everything online.
Yeah.
So when the people that get cheered and booed here is different than in most any other city.
Okay. And how do you find out about most things?
The internet. Yeah. I'm friends on Facebook. A lot of these people I've never met in real life that I'm friends with on the internet, but we're all friends because of through wrestling, and they're posting things all the time.
Okay, so how do you keep in touch with the wrestling community mostly?
The internet, wrestling forums, and Twitter, stuff like that. It's filled with some strange cats, but it's fun. It's a nice little community on there.
Welcome in again, everybody. Back once again, Paper Champion Podcast. So this week we're going to kick things off with the Best in the World, again, version 2.0 match, Jericho Punk. Jericho did that little segment last week on Raw with Heyman that we talked about. Pretty cool. But this week he also had a match with Curtis Axel. And Heyman did a little manager maneuver, distracted Jericho with Punk's music, and Curtis Axel picks up the victory.
If I've been into it for the past, since I was 4, so it's been 15 years, and I don't see any stop ahead of me. I'm probably gonna try and train to be a wrestler. Like, it's my entire life. It like consumes it for some odd reason. So I don't see it stopping.